But here's MIT Technology Review. This is propaganda. I have seen similar articles from MIT and from BBC and from other prestigious publications for 20 years since I became a news hound and began reading up to 10 newspapers a day. Back at that time. Now it's even more that I scan. The instant I saw this headline, I knew what it was, but I didn't just believe myself. I read the article this morning. You would have heard this on the show if you've just been listening a year, probably 50 times. If you've been listening 10 years, you've probably heard it thousands of times. So they used to talk about it even more. All the rest of what we look at is window dressing. Human-animal chimeras are gestating on U.S. research farms. And then I knew what the next line would be. They're growing human tissue in cows and pigs, just like they call babies tissue or embryonic stem cells when they're 7 months old being butchered live on a table and dissected. They take them out live and then hook them up to apparatus to keep them alive and then harvest them. Told you that 20 years ago. Now it's mainstream news. I've told you this thousands of times, and I've seen this article, let's not exaggerate, 100+ times. Similar, it's always the same playbook. Oh, did you know some firms are starting to implant tissue inside cows, inside pigs? Ladies and gentlemen, they're not implanting tissue. They're growing humanoids up to 50 and 60 pounds inside cows and inside pigs. And I'm going to say something else right now. That's what we know was going on 30 years ago, because when I learned about it 20 years ago, it was in research papers declassified 10 years before that. So I was 12 years old. And they were creating humanoids for organ harvesting inside cows and pigs publicly. And I come on air and tell people this without showing an article, and we always get emails or comments going, there's that crazy nut. I've seen national news stories saying, he thinks they're growing humans and cows. Or he thinks they're trying to make the fish gay. What, do you like fish sticks? In my fish tank, Kanye West, South Park? This isn't South Park, folks. They've had thousands of articles. Thousands. Sometimes thousands a year for a decade making fun of me about the chemicals in the water causing males to become female and females to become hyper-female. By the way, making women get cancer at accelerated rates. Lowering male fertility and how it's making the fish and amphibians bisexual. And they make a big joke because they don't want people to be serious and look into this. They want to go, ha ha, he says they're messing with your sexuality, ha ha. Then I show Pentagon documents. They don't want that. So we've got all this other huge news and all these important things happening. It's a big show today. Donald Trump leading in 3 big national polls, trouncing Hillary Clinton, 20% of Democrats coming over to him, devastating victory. I think he's for real. I think they may try to kill him. We have his shadow campaign head. Stone left the campaign so he can run things on his own, obviously, that the campaign can't do, like super PACs and all the rest of it, but it's all completely kosher. And so he can fire torpedoes about the Clinton raping and the Bushes and their drug dealing. By the way, Stone, of course, was one of Nixon's top people, one of George Bush Sr.'s top people, super high-level connected, one of the top Republican strategists in the country. That's why he works for Trump, and he's gone full Alex Jones, coming here on air just saying the government runs the drugs, world government, we've got to stop them. That's who's advising Trump. A guy that used to run U.S. operations to get people elected in other countries, not just here. You can probably guess what kind of guy he is, real serious. And he's coming on. That's all important. But human-animal chimeras are gestating on U.S. research farms. A radical new approach. Oh, it's radical. It's new. That's how they sell it like it's cool. We're only having Army gun confiscation drills in your town. You're very special. That's a tactic they use. A radical new approach to generate human organs is to grow inside pigs or sheep, and then it goes through all of it. But don't worry, it's tissue. No, it's not. They've been unsuccessful just growing them in there, and basically they're humans without heads, because that even freaks the researchers out too much, so they can kind of grow them like they want. And you can argue, well, it's just a person, I want those organs. But they've had to make the humans, the humanoids, part cow, part sheep, part pig to implant them. So, again, MIT, here it is. We're not making it up. I know we can make gay fish jokes and stuff, but if you like dying of cancer, just keep laughing. I began to get into iodine a few years ago because it was helping me and my family so much get healthy and detoxify. I believe our research is conclusive. This is the best iodine out there. And I know this for a fact. Nobody else has got iodine based on these pure crystals, ladies and gentlemen. For a limited time, experience the ancient power of Survival Shield X2. I believe our research is conclusive. This is the best iodine out there. Take advantage of this at InfoWarsLife.com.